All right, what's up? Jason here with another video on how to save your marriage in 7 days, a week. How to save your marriage in a week? Dude, who are you? Exactly. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on attorney fees or counseling fees to save your marriage. Dragging someone into counseling when they don't really want to be there, you don't need to do it that way, all right? So I'm going to give you a couple tips and then I'm going to guide you to a resource, all right? So number one is relax. I know this is going to be a hard pill to swallow, but if you're anxious because your marriage is about to end and your partner walked out the door, they're cheating on you or something's happening, your anxiety and fear going towards them, it's like this. Think of like a monster that's desperate. All right, that's gonna be unattractive. So that person's gonna wanna just be like, whoa, simmer down, like back away slowly. They're not gonna wanna be in a relationship with you. So you bringing your fear and anxiety to the table is not gonna help. So number one is breathe and relax. It's what's happening. You don't have to like it. You can be in a lot of fear about it, but relax into the sensations of fear, the sensations of anxiety in your being. It may sound corny, but people who are the strongest in life can not let their emotions run them. All right? Warren Buffett said this about the greatest investors financially, is don't expect to manage money well if you can't manage your emotions. I would say the same thing about marriage. Don't expect to manage your marriage well if you can't manage your emotions. All right? So right now, you've got to manage and breathe into and relax into and feel your emotions without jumping on this runaway train. Okay? So this is where mindfulness and meditation and yoga and just walking in nature all can help you calm the fuck down. All right? Because you need a dose of that right now. Calm down. Okay, now that we're starting to reset, right? You just got to reset. Relax. It's going to be okay, even if the marriage ends. Relax. All right? I know, look, hey, I know you want it back. I know you want the connection back. I know you made a mistake or something happened and you're like, oh no. Okay, so the next tip is to take this relaxed space and a walk in nature, or you're going to put on some relaxing, calming music, and you're going to get out your pen and paper and you're going to journal a little bit, or you're just going to lay in a hammock and reflect and think. And here's what I want you to think about. How did I get here? How did I get here? How did I get here? What did I do or not do to contribute to this person leaving me or wanting to leave me? How did I behave? Now, here's the thing. We're not going into self-blame here. Okay, that's what victims do. I'm not asking you to be a victim and go into, oh, I'm such a loser. Nope. I'm talking about personal responsibility. That's what we're looking for here. What can you take responsibility for? Because eventually when you have a conversation with this person, you're going to come back with personal responsibility. Not, oh, I'm such a loser, I'm such a dumbass, or you're such a loser. None of that. No self-blame or other blame. We're not talking about that, okay? We're talking about, what did I do or not do? Well, I neglected our sex life. I was running energy with someone else at work, meaning I was kind of like flirting with someone at work. I didn't attend to your needs. I didn't respect you. I showed you disrespect. I didn't respect myself. I got depressed and felt alone, and I was so self-absorbed in my own shit that I forgot about you. What else could I take responsibility for? I came from an abusive family, and therefore I was completely silent when we'd get into conflict. I would just freeze, and I never said anything, and I never resolved anything. Okay? Or I grew up in a really kind of traumatic household, and all I know is under stress when we get into conflict, I get aggressive, and I get loud, and I get mean, and I want to prove my point. Okay? That's another form of responsibility. Okay? I'm just taking responsibility for what I did or didn't do. This is enormous, guys. This is so few adults in this world are taking responsibility for their behavior. Just blame. Hey, it's everyone else but me. Please don't do that, okay? If you want a marriage and a long-term relationship that's good, that's not going to work, okay? That's what little hurt teenagers and stuff do, okay? That's not you. You're an adult, right? So get back in the driver's seat of your reactivity, all right? And let's start being an adult here. Okay, so those are a couple tips. I could go on and on. Certainly listen to my podcast. I've got hundreds and hundreds of episodes. Free advice, all for you. Now, if you want to take this a step further and you want to save your marriage in a week, okay, I've got a few more tips for you. I'm actually going to take you through a week-long, step-by-step guided process for 7 days, where you get an email every day, and then at the end you get this ebook that's basically like, here's a 7-day recap. Now go save your marriage. All right? It is in your hands. It's not in a counselor's hands. It's not in someone else's hands. Take this into your hands and say, okay, I'm going to do this. All right? And yes, there is a possibility that this person will never return and the marriage is over. But you want to save your relationship with yourself and your own integrity, okay? At the very least, so that your next relationship, you don't carry this baggage into that and kind of ruin that relationship, all right? So you're going to go to relationshipschool.com/7 days. relationshipschool.com/7 days, just number 7 days. And there's a guide for 1 week. I'm going to guide you through this process, all right? Awesome. Okay, remember the first step, relax, okay? Just download that ebook and we'll get started. Okay, I'll see you in the first day's class.